Right. Thank you so much for your time of joining us, your time of learning and sharing on this platform of Yes, You Can International Academy, where we present to you the mindset for transforming leadership, management, and relationship masterclass. We've started the journey since the 1st of July 2024, and today is 26, and we have amazing lineups, distinguished speakers that have started with us. We've listened to Our Excellency, Speak Betty from USA, and we just watched the video of Ambassador Lukman Nuruddin, and now it's time for our Honorable Professor Ambassador Patrick Mugega from India, and he'll be sharing with us on collaboration. So not this one that I'm showing you now, but let's talk about who Professor is. Professor Dr. Patrick Raja Mugega is a globally recognized scientific professor, chancellor, and international speaker. He has made groundbreaking contribution to sustainable development and is widely regarded as one of the world leading experts in the field. I believe that I'm not reading your latest, I guess, the one you showed me. So do you want me to quickly just check my and then read that one? Because I think let me see. Okay, right. So I'll put this one down and read my book. I'm from my distance. So sorry about that. It's just because we've upgraded. Professor Patrick has upgraded his CV, profile, which we're supposed to put on our slide. So Professor Dr. Patrick Raja Mugega is a globally recognized scientific professor, counselor, and international speaker. Dr. Mugega is a trailblazer in his field and has achieved several notable firsts. Dr. Mugega has received numerous honorable doctorates from all over the world, including United Kingdom, making him one of the most recognized experts in his field. He has also taught over 25,000 plus students and career guided 50,000 plus students, trained 5,000 plus educators, and he continues to inspire and educate future leaders. He has been appointed in many organizations at various high positions at the same time, and also appointed ambassador by some bodies almost in all disciplines. In recognition of his contributions to teaching and research, Professor Mugega is also received 500, 900 and why am I not showing you so that they will know who I'm speaking to? Okay. I don't, right. Okay, I'll continue. In recognition of his contributions to teaching and research, Professor Mugega has received 950 plus international, national, and state awards, 9 national scientific patent, and 18 world record, making him one of the most decorated academic in the world. Let me see. Okay. Yes. Professor Dr. Mugega is a visiting faculty member at many national and foreign universities. Professor Mugega is also a successful author of 10 books, yes, including Introductions to Sustainable Development Goals, Education and External Assets, Leadership and Superintendence, Sustainable Horizons, Finding Balance, Inscribe Insight, Silence Revolution, Echoes, and stem cell science, which is the best seller. He is also co-author of 15 books, represent India in more than 400 plus international conferences as keynote speaker, published many articles and research, papers in various international journals, also working as editor for some journals. Dr. Mugega's achievements have earned him several prestigious titles, including Lesterus Magnificio, LM, Sir, and many, many more. He is also the first, and also, sorry, United Kingdom highest academic honor, which is Medieval Fellowship. Okay. He is also the first India to receive the distinguished title Professor Wisdom. Professor of Wisdom. Okay, from institution there in Colombia, South America. This June 2024, he has been elected as the Fellow of the Royal Society of Arts, FRSA, London, United Kingdom, for his contributions to education, research, literature, and community development. And we're amazing, amazing. So let's welcome Professor Dr. Patrick Mugega from India to share with us. And thank you so much for updating the profile. Because if not, I could have used another 10 minutes. So you're welcome. You're welcome. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Right. Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much. It's been an honor to be here again, and thanks for the invitation and opportunity. Okay, so today's topic, which I'm going to discuss, is about collaboration. See, this is also collaboration and cooperation. So, I begin with the importance of collaboration and cooperation in various fields. So, collaboration and cooperation are crucial for progress and success across numerous fields. They play a significant role in enhancing productivity, encouraging innovation, and achieving collective goals. So, the first is business and industry. So, collaboration brings together diverse perspective and expertise, leading to creative solutions and innovative products. For example, cross-functional teams in companies like Apple or Google combine skills from design, engineering, and marketing to create groundbreaking technology. So this is enhanced innovation. Then increase efficiency also. By working together, businesses can streamline processes and reduce redundancies. So collaborative tools and platforms such as project management software facilitate better coordination and faster decision making. Then competitive advantage. The collaboration cooperation gives competitive advantage also when it comes to business and industry. Like companies that excel in collaboration can adapt more quickly to market changes and leverage partnerships for strategic growth. For example, alliances and joint ventures allow companies to enter new markets and share successes. Then, of course, problem solving. Complex problems often require input from multiple experts. So, in industries like aerospace and pharmaceuticals, collaboration among scientists, engineers, and regulatory experts is essential for developing and testing new technologies or drugs. So, this is about business and industry. Now, let's see in education. So, in education, collaboration and cooperation is important to improve learning outcomes. Collaborative learning strategies such as group projects and peer teaching enhance student engagement and understanding. So, these methods encourage students to work together, share knowledge, and develop critical thinking skills. Then professional development. Educators benefit from collaboration through shared resources, teaching strategies, and support. So professional learning communities and teacher networks provide opportunities for ongoing development and improvement. Then comes cross-disciplinary knowledge, collaboration between educators from different disciplines supports a more integrated approach to teaching. For example, combining insights from science and technology with humanities can lead to a more holistic educational experience. And of course, in education, collaboration and cooperation is very important for community engagement. So schools and educational institutions often collaborate with local communities and businesses to provide real world learning opportunities, internships, and community service projects that benefit both students and the community. Then the next is healthcare. Okay, so in healthcare, comprehensive patient care, in healthcare, collaboration among doctors, nurse, specialists, and other healthcare professionals ensures that patients receive comprehensive and coordinated care. So multidisciplinary teams work together to address complex medical conditions and create personalized treatment plans. Then advancements in medical research. Medical research often requires collaboration between researchers, institutions, and countries. So large scale studies, such as those involving clinical trials, benefit from the combined expertise and resources of multiple parties. Then efficient resource utilization also, for example, like hospitals and healthcare organizations, they collaborate to share best practices, standardize procedures, and reduce costs. So cooperation between public and private sectors can also lead to more effective healthcare delivery and innovation. Then effective public health campaigns and responses to health crises such as pandemics rely on collaboration between governments, health organizations, and communities to disseminate information and implement strategies. So this is about healthcare. Now then comes scientific research. Okay, so in scientific research, accelerated discoveries, collaborative research accelerates the pace of scientific discoveries. Large research projects such as Human Genome Project involve scientists from various fields working together to achieve common goals. Diverse expertise, scientific breakthroughs often require expertise from multiple disciplines. So collaboration between biologists, chemists, physicists, and engineers can lead to innovative solutions and advancement in technology. Then resource sharing, collaborative research allows for the sharing of resources such as laboratory facilities and funding. So this collective approach maximizes the impact of research efforts and reduces duplication of resources. Then global challenges, addressing global challenges such as climate change, which we are facing. It's heavily raining everywhere, and there is a flood also in Mumbai, Pune, in our country. So this is climate change or disease outbreaks. This requires international collaboration. So scientists and researchers from different countries work together to tackle these complex, what you can say, issues and develop effective solutions. Then in government and public policy also, collaboration and cooperation is very important, like effective policy development. So collaboration between government agencies, policy makers, and stakeholders leads to more effective and comprehensive policy development. So input from various sectors ensures that policies address diverse needs and perspectives. Okay, then governments that encourages collaboration can drive innovation in public services and infrastructure. So public-private partnerships, for example, can lead to more efficient and effective solutions for urban development and transportation. Then effective crisis management, such as disaster response or emergency preparedness, relies on collaboration between various agencies and organizations. Coordinated efforts ensure a more organized and effective response. And of course, in community engagement, also collaboration is very important. So engaging with communities through collaborative approaches helps in understanding local needs and preferences. So this involvement ensures that policies and initiatives are relevant and well received by the public. So collaboration and cooperation are very, very integral to success across various fields, which we have discussed now. So, by working together, individuals and organizations can achieve more than they could alone. Driving innovation, improving outcomes, and addressing complex challenges, whether in business, education, healthcare, scientific research, and or public policy. The power of collective effort cannot be overstated. So, all these principles can lead to more effective, efficient, and impactful results in any domain. Now, let's see the definition of collaboration. So, according to me, collaboration involves working together towards a common goal where each participant contributes to their unique skills, knowledge, and resources. It often involves a high level of interaction and integration among team members to achieve a shared objectives. Now, what are the characteristics of collaboration? The first, shared responsibility. All members of team share responsibility for the outcome. Then interdependence. Team members rely on each other's contributions to achieve the final goal. Then the third is active engagement. It requires active participation and ongoing communication among all involved. And the last one is integration of efforts. So often involves combining diverse skills and expertise to create something new or solve complex problems. Okay. Then, so this is about collaboration. Now, what is cooperation? Cooperation refers to individuals or groups working harmoniously towards their own or mutual goals. So it involves coordination and support, but may not ensure the same level of integration or active engagement as collaboration. Now, in cooperation, there are four characteristics. Supportive role. Individuals or groups support each other's efforts without necessarily integrating their activities. Then comes coordination. It involves coordinating efforts and resources to avoid duplication and ensure smooth progress. Then the third characteristic of cooperation is flexibility. Participants can maintain some level of some level of independence while working towards a common objective. And the number four is limited interaction. So interaction may be less frequent and less intensive compared to collaboration in cooperation. Okay, so this is the definition and characteristics of collaboration and cooperation. Now there are some similarities between collaboration and cooperation. Okay, there are three similarities. Common goals. Both collaboration and cooperation involves working together and shared objective, whether it is a project, task, or outcome. Then the second similarity is mutual benefit. Participants in both scenarios benefit from the joint efforts, gaining value from the collective work. And the third is enhanced outcomes. So both approaches often lead to better results compared to working in isolation, leveraging the strength of multiple individuals or groups. Now, like similarities, there are differences also between collaboration and cooperation. Okay, the first difference is degree of integration. So, in collaboration, or you can say collaboration involves a high degree of integration and interaction. Team members, work closely together, and their efforts are often intertwined. But in cooperation, it involves coordination with less integration. So participants supports each other's work, but may not be as closely involved. Okay, so this is the first difference, degree of integration. Then the second is level of engagement. Okay, in collaboration, it requires ongoing and active engagement from all members. So communication is frequent and deep. In cooperation involves more passive support. So interaction is generally less intensive and more task oriented. Then responsibility. In collaboration, shared responsibility for the outcome. So all members are jointly accountable for success or failure. Cooperation cooperation involves or cooperation in cooperation individual responsibility remains prominent, so participants are responsible for their own tasks but coordinate with others. Then nature of contributions, in collaboration contributions are often complementary and integrate into a cohesive whole. Diverse skills and perspectives are combined in collaboration. But in cooperation, contributions are more independent, but coordinated, each participant's role is more distinct and separate from others. So then comes, so this is about similarities and differences between collaboration and cooperation. Now, why collaboration and cooperation matter? Okay, the first very important reason is it enhances productivity and innovation. So collaboration and cooperation always enhances productivity and innovation. Collaboration and cooperation bring together diverse skills and perspectives, leading to a more efficient and effective work process. So when team members combine their expertise, they can tackle tasks more efficiently and avoid duplicating efforts. So, for example, in product development, a team comprising engineers, designers, and marketers works together to streamline the development process. So, this synergy often leads to a faster completion times and more innovative solutions. Then, second point, why collaboration and cooperation matters is cross pollination of ideas. Okay, so collaboration encourages an environment where ideas can be freely shared and built upon. So this cross pollination of ideas can lead to novel approaches and creative solutions that might not emerge in isolated work settings. For example, in a brainstorming session with diverse participants, a variety of perspectives can lead to breakthrough ideas that push the boundaries of conventional thinking, driving innovation. Then the next point, why it matters, is about access to diverse resources. Okay, so working collaboratively allows individuals or teams to pull resources, knowledge, and expertise. So this collective access enhances the ability to tackle complex problems and implement innovative solutions. For example, research teams from different institutions might share data, technology, and funding, accelerating progress and leading to more comprehensive research outcomes. Then collaboration, it improves problem solving capabilities also. Okay, like diverse perspective. Collaboratives brings together individuals with different backgrounds and expertise, providing a broader range of perspectives. So this diversity helps in identifying and addressing problems from multiple angles. For example, a team working on a complex issue such as developing a new medical treatment benefits from input from doctors, researchers, and patient advocates, leading to more well-rounded and effective solutions. Then collective intelligence, the combined knowledge and skills of a collaborative team often exceed those of any single individual. So this collective intelligence enables team to tackle more challenging problems and develop more robust solutions. For example, in emergency response scenarios, teams composed of firefighters, paramedics, and disaster management experts can collectively analyze and respond to crisis more effectively than any one group alone. So collective intelligence. Then shared responsibility. Collaboration distributes the responsibility for problem solving among team members, reducing individual pressure and allowing for a more comprehensive approach to tackling challenges. So in corporate setting, for example, cross-departmental teams working on a project share the burden of addressing potential issues, leading to more thorough and timely solutions. Then it also encourages a sense of community and shared purpose. So collaboration and cooperation strengthen relationship. Collaboration builds stronger relationships among team members by supporting trust and mutual respect. Working closely together creates bonds and sense of camaraderie that extends beyond professional interactions. For example, team building activities and collaborative projects in the workplace help employees develop friendships and a sense of belonging, contributing to a more positive work environment. Then, when individuals or teams work collaboratively, they align their efforts towards common goal. So, this shared vision and goals create a unified sense of purpose and motivation. Enhancing overall engagement and commitment. For example, in NGO, non-profit organization, collaboration among volunteers and staff with a shared mission can lead to more impactful and cohesive effort towards community goals. Then also collaboration increases job satisfaction. Collaborative work environments often lead to higher job satisfaction as employees feel more valued and involved in decision making processes. So this sense of involvement can boost morale and motivation. For example, employees who participate in collaborative decision making and problem solving often report a higher level of job satisfaction and a greater sense of ownership over their work. So collaboration and cooperation are very, very essential for enhancing productivity and innovation. It improves problem-solving capabilities, encouraging a sense of community and shared purpose. So by leveraging the strengths of diverse individuals and teams, organizations and communities can achieve better outcomes and create a more engaged and motivated workforce. Then there are some case studies like Google. Okay, Google also encourage innovation through collaboration. So Google, as you all know, Google is renowned for its collaborative culture, which has been a driving force behind its innovation and success. So the company Google promotes cross-functional teamwork and encourages employees to collaborate across disciplines. Okay, so Google practices cross-departmental teams, open communication, innovation labs. Okay. And the collaborative environment at Google has led the creation of groundbreaking technologies and products, reinforcing its position as a leader in the technology industry. Then the second case study is about Apple, seamless integration and collaboration. Apple is known for its emphasis on collaboration across its teams, particularly in the design and engineering of its products. So the company integrates various aspects of product development to ensure a seamless user experience. So they practices integrated design teams, collaborative workspace, product ecosystem. So Apple's successes, in creating highly integrated and user-friendly products is what you can say is products exemplifies to the effectiveness of its collaborative approach. Then the collaboration in scientific research, the Human Genome Project. This is very, what you can say, a popular project. Was an international scientific effort to map and understand all the genes of the human genome. So it was a landmark in collaborative scientific research. So they use international collaboration, shared data, and interdisciplinary teams. So Human Genome Project provided a comprehensive map of the human genome, leading to significant advances in medical research, including personalized medicine and understanding genetic diseases. Then cooperation in international relations. Here, the United Nations, UN, plays a very important role. The United Nations is an international organization, as you all know, founded to promote peace, security, and cooperation among countries. So it exemplifies cooperation on a global scale. So United Nations practices multilateral diplomacy, okay, specialized agencies, and peacekeeping missions. So the UN efforts in encouraging international cooperation have led to significant achievements, including the resolution of conflicts, humanitarian aid, and global agreements on issues like climate change and human rights. So these case studies highlights how collaboration and cooperation are instrumental in achieving success and addressing complex challenges. So Google and Apple demonstrate the power of internal collaboration to drive innovation and product development, while the Human Genome Project exemplifies the benefits of global scientific collaboration. The United Nations showcases how international cooperation can address global issues and promote peace. So these examples underscore the critical role of collaborative and cooperative efforts in driving progresses and achieving impactful outcomes. Okay, then there are benefits to individuals and organizations of collaboration and cooperation, like collaboration, cooperation enhances learning and skill development. So working collaboratively allows individuals to learn from their colleagues, experiences, and expertise, gaining new insights and skills that might not be acquired through individual work. Okay. Then development of soft skills, collaboration hones important soft skills such as communication, teamwork, and conflict resolution. So these skills are crucial for career growth, and professional development. Then exposure to diverse perspectives, collaborating with people from different backgrounds provide exposure to various viewpoints and approaches, broadening one's understanding and enhancing overall competence. Then in collaboration also increase efficiency and resource utilization, like in streamlined processes. Collaboration helps streamline processes by reducing duplication of efforts and combining resources effectively. So teams can coordinate tasks to avoid redundant work. Then shared resources, collaborating allows organizations to pool resources such as funding, technology, and expertise, leading to more effective use of available assets. Then collaboration gives faster problem solving. Collaborative teams can address issues more quickly by leveraging the collective knowledge and skills of the group, leading to faster decision making and problems resolution. Then collaboration gives greater creativity and innovation. Also, as I discussed earlier, collaboration brings together diverse perspective, encouraging an environment where creative ideas can flourish and innovative solutions can emerge. Then also it enhances problem solving. Working with others allows for more comprehensive problem solving, as different viewpoints can lead to unique approaches and innovative solutions. Then also motivation and engagement. Collaborative environments can boost motivation and engagement as team members feel more connected and committed to shared goals, leading to increased creative, what you can say, input. Then there are key elements in effective collaboration and cooperation. The first is communication. Clear communication ensures that all team members understand goals, expectations, and goals, reducing misunderstanding and allowing or aligning efforts. Then it also facilitates problem solving. So open communication allows team members to address issues and challenges promptly, leading to a quicker resolution and effective problem solving. Then it enhances collaboration. So effective communication encourages a collaborative environment where ideas can be freely exchanged, and feedback can be constructively given and received. Okay, then engaging fully with the speaker, asking clarifying questions, and providing feedback to ensure accurate understanding. So this is part of active listening. Then clear and concise messaging, communicating messages clearly and without ambiguity to avoid confusion and ensure that the intended message is understood. Okay, then we have to take regular updates also. So providing regular updates to keep all team members informed about meetings, progress, changes, and developments. Then the technology tools such as Slack, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom, this Google Meet, facilitate communication and collaboration, allowing for real-time interaction and document sharing. Then tools like Asana or Trello help. Trello, Trello, help teams track tasks, set deadlines, and monitor progress, enhancing coordination and communication. Then document sharing platforms, platforms like Google Drive or SnapPoint enables collaborative editing and sharing of document, ensuring that all team members have access to up-to-date information. Then trust and mutual respect. Regular and transparent communication helps build trust by keeping team members informed and addressing concerns. What you can say promptly. Then reliability and accountability. Demonstrating reliability by meeting deadlines and fulfilling commitments encourages trust among team members. Then openness and transparency. Being open about intentions, decisions, and challenges promotes trust by reducing uncertainties and support a sense of mutual understanding. Then importance of respect is very important in collaborative environment, like valuing diverse opinions, so respecting different viewpoints and acknowledging the contribution of all team members promotes a positive and inclusive environment. Then professionalism and courtesy. So maintain professionalism and courtesy in interactions help build a respectful and constructive working together. Then supportive behavior, offering support and encouragement to colleagues enhances mutual respect and a collaborative atmosphere. Then strategies for fostering or encouraging, supporting trust and respect. So the first is team building activities. So engaging in team building exercises helps strengthen relationship, build trust, and support mutual respect among team members. Then recognition and appreciation. This is well known. Recognizing and appreciating individuals' contributions and achievements promotes a culture of respect and acknowledgement. And then comes conflict resolution mechanism. So implementing effective conflict resolution strategies when that issues are addressed fairly and respectfully, maintaining trust within the team. Then there are common goals and objectives like aligning individuals and team goals. So defining clear and measurable goal helps align individual efforts with the team objectives, ensure that everyone is working towards the same outcome. Then regular review and adjustment. Regularly we have to reviewing and adjusting goals, ensure that they remain relevant and aligned with evolving team priorities and objectives. Okay, communication skill again, clearly communicating with expectation, clearly communicating goals and expectations help ensure that all team members understand their roles and contributions toward among each objectives. Then the importance of shared vision, unified decision. A shared vision provides a unified decision and purpose, motivating team members and aligning their efforts towards achieving common goals. Then increase motivation. When team members share a common vision, they are more likely to be motivated and engaged as they understand how they work or how their work contributes to the larger goals. Then improved collaboration. So a shared vision encourages collaboration by aligning team members' efforts and facilitating coordination towards achieving common objectives. Then there are methods for setting and achieving common goals. The first is collaborative goal setting. Now, this involves team members in goal setting processes, ensures that goals are realistic, achievable, and aligned with team members' strengths and interests. Then clear plan action. Developing chair developing a clear action plans with different milestones and deadlines helps guide processes and ensure all the goals are achieved systematically. Then continuous feedback and support. Providing ongoing feedback and support helps keep team members on track and motivated. So addressing any issues that are during the goal achievement process. Then comes leadership and roles. Role of leaders in encouraging collaboration. So leaders provide direction and establish a clear vision for the team, aligning efforts towards common goals and encouraging collaborative efforts. Then encouraging participation. So effective leaders encourage active participation from all health members, encouraging a collaborative environment where everyone is input is valued. Okay, then providing support and resources. Leading ensure leaders ensure that the teams have the necessary resources and support to collaborate effectively, removing obstacles and addressing challenges. Then Yeah, then there are strategies for enhancing collaboration and cooperation. The first is Slack, a messaging platform that facilitates real-time communication and collaborating through channels or messages and file filling. For example, teams use Slack channels to discover project updates where documents and what you can say um, collaboration. With Microsoft documents, collaboration, and project management. In Microsoft Teams, a collaboration platform that integrates with Microsoft Office, offering features such as chat, video messages, and file sharing. So Teams use Microsoft Teams for virtual meetings, document collaboration, and project management. Then there are lots of benefits like enhanced communication, centralized information, increased efficiency. There are challenges also like overload of information. So the abundance of messages and notification can lead to information overload and distractions. Then integration issues and user adoption. So building a collaborative culture is very important when it comes to collaboration. Like organizational cultures shapes how employees interact, collaborate, and approach their work. So influencing overall team dynamics and effectiveness is very important. So positive collaborative culture contributes to a higher performance, increase employee satisfaction, and better organizational outcomes. Then a collaborative culture attracts and retains top talent who value teamwork and a supportive work environment. Okay, then leaders must actively promote and model collaborative behavior to establish a culture that values teamwork and open communication. Then defining and communicating a clear vision and set of values that emphasizes collaboration helps align organizational practices with desired culture. So facilitating opportunities for team members to interact and collaborate, such as team building activities and cross-functional projects, are very important. Okay, so leading by examples, leaders set the tone for organizational culture by demonstrating collaborative behavior and encouraging teamwork. So it also supporting collaborative initiatives. So providing resources and support for initiatives that promote collaboration, such as training programs and collaborative tools. Then recognizing and rewarding collaboration. Recognizing and rewarding collaborative efforts reinforces the importance of teamwork and motivates employees to engage in collaborative behavior. Then comes training and development. There is also importance of training in collaboration skills. So training helps employees develop essential collaboration skills such as communication, conflict resolution, and team dynamics. Then training in collaboration tools and techniques helps teams work more efficiently and effectively together, optimizing project outcomes. So ongoing training reinforces the importance of collaboration and helps embed collaborative practices into the organizational cultures. Then types of training programs, you all know that workshops, seminars, online courses, on the job training. Okay, then how you can measure the effectiveness of training? You can measure via feedback and evaluation, then performance metrics, continuous improvement is also very important. And finally, the last is conflict resolution. You know, Misunderstanding and lack of clear communication can lead to conflicts between team members. So conflicts can arise when team members have conflicting goals of priorities impacting collaboration and productivity. So difference in personality, working styles, or interpersonal dynamics can lead to conflicts among team members. So techniques for conflict resolution, like open dialogue. So yeah, you have to encourage open and honest conversations to address issues and find mutually acceptable solutions. Then mediation, using a neutral third party to mediate and facilitate resolution between conflicting parties. Then problem solving approach. So you can focus on finding solutions to the underlying issues causing conflict rather than placing blame. Okay. Um, and then I guess I have covered collaboration and cooperation. Finally, there are some common challenges also like misunderstanding. So differences in communication styles or language barriers can lead to misunderstanding and conflicts. Then information overload, and access of information or frequent communications can overwhelm team members and hinder effective collaboration. Then there are some cultural differences also like diverse work practices, varying expectations, unwillingness to adapt, fear of loss of control. So these are some common challenges which everyone is facing when it comes to collaboration and cooperation. Now, there are some solutions and strategies also, like clear communication channels, which we have discussed, active listening, then cultural awareness training, inclusive practices, change management strategies, building trust and engagement. So these are some common solutions and strategies which we can implement to overcome these common challenges. And finally, conclusion. Um, what I can say, the importance of collaboration and cooperation in achieving organizational goals, the role of leadership, and the strategies for enhancing teamwork and addressing challenges. Um, we have to emphasize the significance of building a collaborative culture and leveraging teamwork to drive success and innovation. So this is all about cooperation, collaboration, and cooperation. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing on collaboration for us today, which is very important, especially as a leader. If we are venturing into entrepreneurship, we also need to be thinking about collaborating at the moment because things are changing every day. And I think there's something else I need you to just quickly explain to us. I know that, yes, we can collaborate with and partner with other organizations. And sometimes we need to watch out the right company to collaborate with. Apart from that, you've shared with us the consequences, the challenges and other things. Can you also just give us an hint on what can we be looking at if we want to collaborate with certain organizations? What
Oh,
are
yes.
the points to look, yeah.
Okay. So first and foremost, the very important is, if I want to collaborate with some organization, I make sure that that organization is legit with the registration document. That's the first thing. The second, before collaboration, we should have a couple of meetings regarding the collaboration. Okay. At what points, or at what um, in which sense you want collaboration. Okay, because every organization has their own mission, vision, their responsibility, roles, their projects. Okay, so
Yeah.
it should, uh, their mission, vision, and their project should align with your organization's mission, vision also. Then only collaboration, what you can say, that collaboration would be successful. Okay, for example, if I'm into education and I'm collaborating with some medical services. Okay, so I will not get the maximum benefits from that collaboration. So if I want to collaborate with someone, it should align with my aims. It should align with my requirement and needs also. That's also we want to see before collaboration. That legitimacy, then it should align with our goals, our requirement, our needs. And the third is the members of the organizations which we are collaborating with. They should be, they're the responsible, mutual respect, all those moral values also they should have. Otherwise, every time when we collaborate in some project, and they are not cooperative, then it might be conflicts. Okay, and that collaboration will give sometimes headache also.
Mm. Mm.
So these are very
Amazing.
basic points that we should think before collaboration.
Collaboration. Amazing. How important it is for a organization not to just operate as, in isolation and then collaborate with others. How important it is.
Yeah, it is very important nowadays because this is the era of technology. Every day there is new technology. Every day there is new challenges. Okay,
Mhm,
and alone we cannot solve those challenges. So
mhm,
we need different perspectives. we need people to understand our problems, to understand their problems, and we need critical thinking, logical reasoning, creativity, innovation, and through collaboration only this is possible. Like, let me tell you one example. I'm into education and research. Okay, I'm writing books, I'm writing articles. Okay, but at certain point, I got stuck. Okay, because of my age and experience. Okay, so I thought that can I collaborate with what you can say a retired academician? Okay, and I literally collaborated with a 73-year-old retired principal, an academic, and we have written two books. So one is Silent Revolution, which is about the educational policies of different countries, and the second one is Echoes, Ancient Wisdom for Modern Minds. So these two collaborative books, we haven't thought that it went successful also, and we haven't thought that this kind of collaboration also we can do. A 30-year, a 30, I'm just 30-year
Wow.
academician or educator collaborating with a 75-year
75.
old. So it's a
Wow.
generation gap also. So see, so through in that book, the readers will get the fresh perspective, the young
Yes.
modern thoughts also, as well as the traditional settings also. Because see, I'll tell you one very very what you can say apt example. In this technological era where digital education, online education is rapidly progressing, but still universities are there, schools, colleges are working. Student has to go every day to school, and teacher has to teach to their students every day. Why? Because teachers are the only authority to imbibe knowledge. You know, through what you can say, through available resources on internet, we can get information. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
but the knowledge which we receive from the teachers, that knowledge or that wisdom will show us the path to success. And that's the reason teachers are there, universities, schools, various universities, schools, colleges are working in spite of having uh, everything on internet. Still, we have to go, we have to sit for the lectures, we have to attend, we have to crack exams. Why? Because we need that liveliness, that live impact. And when we were working together, we realized that traditional settings are also important. So it's like I always said, when it comes to artificial intelligence also, artificial intelligence is human collaboration. Like that, we have to collaborate the traditional setting and the modern aspect, so
Yeah.
that we can get more benefits, and we can benefit uh, the society also, not for ourselves only, but for the societal benefits also. This kind of collaboration we need.
Yeah.
Okay, because we cannot deny our culture, we cannot deny our traditions. Okay, so it's a time, and it's, or what you can say, it's a need of an art to go back to our traditional settings and take the positive things and make something unique out of that. That's why we have written Echoes. You will not believe our ancient wisdom. I read 2,000-year-old epics, and we got AI, we got blockchain technology. You name the technology, and they were using 1,000 years old, the way back. They were using all those technologies, but the names were different. So that time I realized we are not creating, we are not innovating something which is unknown to the world. We are just discovering, we are just exploring, because everything which we are using, the AI, blockchain, metaverse, you name the latest technology, our ancestors, they were using, they were highly advanced. If you see the monuments, if you see the temples which they made, the construction, the civil engineering, the bridges they made, you know, this the these current civil engineers also, they cannot match with the latest technology, what they
mm,
have made, what they
mm,
have done. There
mm,
is also a research going on. All the scientists and civil engineers fail. There is a place in India called the Kanyakumari, which is the end of the India. Okay. And the Sri Lanka. So there is a bridge which we call Ram Setu. Okay. So in our Ramayana, our epic, the monkeys and a team of King Ram, they built a 80-kilometer bridge from Kanyakumari to Sri Lanka. 80-kilometer bridge on the water. So see how
mm,
if when I observe, when I read those epics, I found many evidences that that time they were using physics, they were using astrophysics, they were using some devices to to throw all those big stones into the water. They were using some binders, fixers to fix the bridge. Okay. And the very interesting fact about that bridge is, when someone build a bridge, they have to test, okay, for the
mm,
safety. So what they did, they they yeah they ask all the elephants to go first, because elephants are very heavy. Okay.
mm,
So
mm,
when the elephants were walking and they passed the bridge, that's the indication that this beach is strong enough. This beach is strong enough to what you can say, to travel.
yeah.
So these are some these were the safety measures they were using that time. So without using advanced technology, without using gadgets also, they were bridging the same thing which we are using now. Okay. In jungles there were Sushrut Charak Wagwar, there were doctors, they were giving anesthesia, they were using some medicinal herbs to operate patients, they were doing transplants in
Mm,
those era also. In jungles, can you imagine transplants? So
mm,
they were highly advanced, they were using technology. We are just now going back, and we are just exploring and discovering. We are not inventing something which is unknown, because our ancestors, our ancient wisdom is way ahead than this era. So
mm.
see, there's so many things which I've learned through this kind of collaboration. So that's why I encourage our leaders to collaborate with our legends also, with our retired personals also. Um, Age doesn't matter, which I learned from this collaboration. Yeah. So see, there are many benefits of collaboration, and you can learn so many things out of that.
Amazing, amazing. And I believe that sometimes we can extend our knowledge of collaboration into different ways. For example, um, what I've noticed in a business sector or the organizational sector now is that because of so many changes that has happened and because of the economic crisis, I mean, people are now looking into a collaboration. For example, where I live, the county that I live, they can collaborate with another country, another county or another area, so that they will avoid the bankrupt or go into administration. Same thing happens to schools as well. Schools can collaborate because, like I always say, that nobody knows it all. One schools might know some other area, even though all of them are following the curriculum. But some people can go smarter than the other school. So they can collaborate together, just like other online universities collaborating with other schools. the secular, the traditional schools, so that they can work together. And when they work together, they save time, they they avoid going into administration, and probably they will create more jobs. So we should look beyond, but beyond what we know about collaboration. And you have really explained to us better this morning. And I want to say thank you so much for explaining. We have Dr. Stephen Cameron here. Maybe he would like to add to it or ask question. You are welcome, sir. Dr. Stephen.
Thank you so much, our very dear Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas, for giving me this opportunity. It was an amazing session by Dr. Pratik. I loved it. And it's always enlightening whenever he speaks, that is really amazing, full of wisdom.
Mm,
And I love this fact that he's saying that, whatever we are actually making or creating, that is the discovery.
mm,
And this was something which happened, years back, decades back, or if I would say centuries back. So he's also actually, saying us that there's a lot to discover more, out of it. So we
mm,
should actually visit history. We should visit, what our ancestors were doing. We should do research and,
mm.
get, a lot of solutions for the current problems which they were actually having at that point of time. So, sir, thank you so much for enlightening us and from your wealth of wisdom. God bless you, sir, a lot.
Yes. Just what you've said, Dr. Stephen, just makes me to realize something as well. In the olden days, before I was born, because I'm still young, in the olden days, they don't use currency like we use now. They don't use all this money.
Yeah.
What they used that time was trade by barter. You understand? So that means you are creative. For example, you are manufacturing, maybe your expert is one area of okay, for example, somebody is into computer, computer, all this keyboard and other things like that, but you want to elaborate your business. You understand? So you need something like printer to go alongside with your computer. So in that case, they
Exchange of things.
exchange of things. So like a computer, I have computer, I don't have printer, but I need printer. The other one also has no computer, but has printer. So when we now exchange with one another, then we can cooperate together in that way. Am I right?
That's
So
no collaboration. Yes.
exactly. So it's like we exchange instead of this money, because this money, to be honest with you, is a currency and it flows, and maybe because in our old in our generation, we depend too much on money, and money unfortunately cannot circulate to, currency cannot circulate to everywhere. So maybe that is one of the reasons why we are stuck, because maybe sometimes we need to bring something like this collaboration is a better idea. I'm producing something, but I want to increase in what I'm doing. So you need to collaborate with somebody else so that you can bring the products together. You understand? So because
Yeah.
these days things are going fast, especially in terms of technology and this AI that is coming in. And people are being threatened to say, oh, with this AI, will it be any job? Is that going to create jobs? So maybe they should start thinking about this collaboration, because that is the best way to act smart. This collaboration,
Very
you
true,
can,
ma'am. Very, very true.
yes, because you can't do it all, but you can create. Like, for example, I'm doing this program on online now, and a lot of opportunities has come to me across these globals that I can collaborate. Yes, you can international. I can collaborate with traditional schools, whereby we can bring what we are teaching in terms of soft skills, moral values, relationships. We can incorporate it with their own curriculum.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. It's a very good idea. And that's how we are going to reach
Mm,
these schools and,
mm,
reach the, masses as well. And,
yeah.
the superior knowledge which we have of the mindset and leadership, and the knowledge about relationships which we are imparting in these masterclass, that would be inculcated through those teachers or through the principal to the
Yes,
kids. So I
yes,
think we should give certifications to the principals, so that
yes.
down the line they would inculcate this mindset or the knowledge which we
Mm.
have. We should certify them, and they would do the rest in their schools. Yeah.
Yes. It's just like what you just said. I just remembered the name of one of my mentor, Professor TPS Sasikuma. So I was asking him one day, what is TPS? You know what he said to me? Because that is his own specialty, bringing,
Yes, ma'am.
collaborating both the parents, which is P, teachers, which is T, and students,
Oh,
which is S. So
amazing.
is
Wow.
going is going everywhere to let them know that is a what is a matter of teachers, teachers, parents, and students working together for sustainability, for quality education. So that is also another way, isn't it? And even sometimes as well, I might not have all the facilities, but I have some knowledge. Another person might not have that knowledge, but they have some facilities. So that is the unique part when we now cooperate and partner together to bring both my strength, their strengths and their weakness, my strength and my weakness, we bring them together. And that is
Absolutely,
how
ma'am.
we can sustain for future, for better future. Professor Dr. Omotola on the Facebook also contributed, and I like what he said while you are teaching, Professor Patrick. She said that collaboration builds relationship. How unique that one is. Collaboration brings and builds relationship. So she said that one, and I was thinking that is exactly the point. So that means we cannot perform, we cannot organize, we cannot manage what we are managing without unity. Without relationship. So for those people we want, for the organization we want to collaborate with, we need to know more about that collaboration. Am I right, Professor Patrick? We need to know more about them. Like you said, that we have to research. You have to make sure that the organization you are relating with or you are collaborating with has what it takes to collaborate with them. You have to resonate. It's not all the organizations that we can partner with. And that is really a unique statement that Dr. Omotola have just said, that collaboration builds relationship. And as you know, that we stand for relationship on this platform. We stand for transformation, relationship, and master mindset. And also, it gives us better idea of doing business. Because sometimes you might be doing business yourself, and think know what you're doing. But when you look at outside the box, coming outside your comfort zone, you see how other people are also doing business. And when you collaborate with them, you can also adjust to that style. Am I right, Dr. Stephen? We are learning here, so I'm just trying to clarify. Dr. Stephen, am I right in
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
Mhm.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Collaboration is very, very, very important. And
Yeah,
as you said that, if we would collaborate with somebody who has what facilities, right, we can serve the society better. And, the person on Facebook very rightly said that, it promotes
yeah,
relationship. And,
yeah.
if we would collaborate, that would multiply relationships, and, it would
Mm.
make the task easy for us.
Yes,
Maybe, the
yeah,
person with facilities also, have the same task which we have. And if we would be together, in a partnership, we would do better, you
yeah,
know, helping
yeah.
the society. Yeah.
Amazing. Another contributor, Ambassador Isaiah Kwankwi, he's been committed to this masterclass right from the beginning we started. He also said something as well, which I think that is good. He said, with cooperation, each member has a role. contribution, while in collaboration, it can be one way. Can you elaborate that? Because this is a statement made by one of our contributors, Professor Patrick. Can I read it quick? It says, with cooperation, each member has a role or contribution, while in collaboration, it can be one way. Can you expatiate that for us?
Hello. I think there is a problem in my system. I couldn't hear.
Okay, can I read it again?
Yeah.
Okay. With cooperation, each member has a role and contribution, while in collaboration, it can be one way.
So what's the question?
No, it's the statement, but I just want you to expatiate it, you know. I just want you to just elaborate it.
Okay.
The
As I
statements.
said earlier also, when I was discussing what you can say, the definition and uh, uh, definition of collaboration and cooperation. So it's the same, collaboration involves working together toward a common goal where each participant contributes their unique skills, knowledge, and resources. So it often involves a high level of interaction and integration among team members to achieve a shared objectives. Okay, in collaboration. Now, what are the what you can say characteristics of collaboration? So shared responsibility, interdependence, active engagement, and integration of efforts. Okay. But in cooperation means or cooperation refers to individuals or groups working harmoniously towards their own or mutual goals. So it involves coordination and support, but may not require the same level of integration or active engagement as collaboration. Okay. So in cooperation, you can have supportive role, coordination, flexibility, and limited interaction like that. Right. So there are similarities like collaboration and cooperation. The similarities are like they have common goals, mutual benefit, and enhanced outcomes. But differences like degree of integration, level of engagement, responsibility, nature of contribution. These are the differences between collaboration and cooperation. But similar things like common goals, they have the same goals. So both collaboration and cooperation involves working towards a shared objective, whether it is a project or task or outcome. Then participants in both scenarios, whether it is collaboration or cooperation, benefit from the joint efforts, gaining value from the collective work. And both approaches, cooperation and collaboration, often lead to a better results compared to working in isolation, leveraging the strengths of multiple individuals or groups. But when it comes to differences, collaboration involves a high degree of integration and interaction. So team members work closely together and their efforts are often intertwined. But in cooperation, it involves coordination with less integration. So participants support each other's work but may not be as closely involved. Okay. Then the second difference, which I discussed earlier, level of engagement. Now, in collaboration, it requires ongoing and active engagement from all members, and communication is very, very frequent and deep. But in cooperation, involves more passive support, not the active support. So interaction is generally less intensive and more task oriented. Okay. Then when it comes to responsibility, collaboration, shared responsibility for the outcome. So all the members who are involved are jointly accountable for success or failure. But in cooperation, individual responsibility remains prominent. So participants are responsible for their own tasks, but they can coordinate with others. Then, and the last, I discussed nature of contribution. Okay, so when it comes to collaboration, contributions are often complementary and integrate into a cohesive whole. So diverse skills and perspectives are combined. But in cooperation, contributions are more independent, but coordinated. Each participant's role is more distinct and separate from others. So you can say collaboration is more, what you can say, where individuality is less, but
Mhm.
in cooperation, individuality is more.
Right, right. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much for giving us the insight into this collaboration and cooperation. And on this note, on behalf of Y.Y.C.I International and Y.Y.C.I International Academy, we want to express our gratitude for your regularity, your high level of commitment to us, because we understand you travel all over the world, and we can see the effects and of your traveling, your influence, your impartation of your traveling to share your wisdom, your knowledge, even at that age. Wow, I thought you are even older than that, but you are wiser than many, many older people, So traveling all over the world, and you still make your commitment to share on all our events. I want to say thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And thank you also for being our ambassador, because you always make us proud wherever you go. And your teachings every time you share with us here has been amazing. And guess what? I've been watching you for the past 3 years. You've grown physically, grown knowledgeable, you've grown even in your wisdom. And even I'm sure your experience is increasing, because you will definitely be going through a lot of tough time to get stronger and wiser and better. And we say we thank you for your willingness to learn and willingness to share and willingness to impart into other people's life, and all the works of humanitarian that you've been doing across the globe. We appreciate you on behalf of Y.Y.C.I International, Y.Y.C.I International Academy, and on behalf of all the youth, because you represent us highly, and we do not take that for granted. So keep up the good works, and keep shining, keep riding, and keep focusing. There is more greater in you to give to the world. And I believe that the students, the children, the youth are waiting to hear from you. So thank you so much.
Thank you for the
Thank
kind
you so much.
appreciation.
Thank you so much. Okay. Right. So we just finished another